Shalom, Holy Nation. Welcome back to Righteous Reactions. Now, today, usually I start off with a little hype energy, but I seen a video recently that kind of got my blood boiling right now. A lot of y'all probably have also seen this video as well. I couldn't help but to make a video. I had to make a video because honestly, this is probably some of the sickest things that I've ever seen in my life. If y'all haven't seen, it's been a video circulating around of a mom at an event twerking on another man in front of kids, one of the kids being her son. And her son gets upset. And let's just watch the video and we'll see what transpired. So first thing I want to point out, I turned the music off because it got copyrighted music on there. So as you see, the man, he runs up to the woman, which we later finds out is the boy's mom that just pushed him off of him, right? The first thing that came out of an adult's mouth is stop cock blocking. Stop cock blocking? Honestly, how is this the first thing that comes out of somebody's mouth trying to defend their mom? She's twerking on another man in the front of everybody and embarrassing this young man. And the first thing you say is stop cock blocking? So what went on? He was saying, oh, that's me. That's me. Mind you, look at the mother's face. That's the mom right there sitting next to the son. That's the mom cheesing ear to ear, grinning. Let's see what else transpires. So the mother then says, he's crying. He's crying right now in front of everybody because he feels embarrassed. He feels humiliated in front of all of these people, right? And he's crying. And the mother says, it's not even that deep. Meanwhile, her son is crying because he was trying to defend you. He was trying to be a protector of your body and embarrassing him in front of the whole world, right? So now this man is crying because he had to go through all of this embarrassing moments. Look, the other lady right behind him, watching him crying, grinning all over the place, right? All of these adults in the situation, and nobody, no adult had any sense to confide the young boy that was sitting here trying to do a good thing and protecting his mom. Bro, this world, and mind you, okay, so I don't know if I explained what the event is, but the event is Bad Kids Prom. That's what it's called, by Little Mike or something like that. He a comedian, right? He's been doing it for, I guess, like 3 years, right? This is the third year that he's been doing it. But it's a bunch of like different influencers and stuff like that that come together, and then they do this so-called Bad Kids Prom, right? But all of these adults in the building, nobody looks to confide this young man as he's crying because his mom just embarrassed him in front of the rest of the world, right? Knowing that everybody has a camera out, this is going to get posted somehow, some way. And we hear stop cock blocking from one of the ladies. We hear the man say, oh, that's me, right? The mom saying it's not that deep. And then everybody else around him is laughing at him in pain while he's crying. Like lately, it's been a conversation of they want men to show their emotions more. They want them to speak out and say certain things. He's getting taught at a young age that he can't even do that. Because the rest of the world is looking at him like, hey, it ain't even that serious, bro. I was reading the comments on this video and somebody said, he's a kid. He needs to stay in the kid's place. Well, why the hell is he even there in the first place if that's the case, right? Why is he at this isn't necessarily an adult event because they had young kids in the building. The real question is, what the hell is she doing twerking in the presence of young kids? Not even worrying about her son, let alone her son, but she's twerking in the midst of a bunch of kids that's also at the event. We are upset at him for trying to protect his mother, right? Trying to show her that she needs to have some type of shame, right? These younger kids looking at him saying, oh, look at your mom out here looking like a hoe out here. Oh, he need to just stay in the kid's place. So what happens when he goes back to school, right? What happens when he goes back to school and they start bullying him because his mom was twerking and everybody in the world has seen it, and she over here acting ratchet at this event in his face, right? And he goes and defend her, and they looking at him like he's the crazy one. What happens when he goes to school and they start bullying him because his mom out here being ratchet? See, this is what we don't ever think about when these situations happen. We always thinking from a perspective of ourselves and not being considerate of another person's feelings. A lot of people could say that what all of these adults are doing with him right now is gaslighting. What if he got so furious to the point where he felt like he had to do something to that man, right? Would he be in the wrong? But see, I don't understand what happened to this generation of adults. From some past time, we had some level of shame. We had some level of conduct around kids. We had some level of modesty, respect, right? This is the shameless generation that we've created for ourselves. Look at the rest of the people around him. He's laughing and making jokes out of it, right? And things like that. I don't understand what made her think that this would have been cool. This would have been fun. This would have been entertaining, right? To be sitting out here twerking in front of a bunch of kids. You know what I mean? Even some of our own moms understood the respect enough to say, I'm not about to kiss in front of these kids. I'm not about to be showing this affection, certain affection in front of kids. And it's so weird now that this generation just, like, it's kids raising kids, but these adults want to be kids so bad, right? Or not, I wouldn't even say they want to be kids. They want attention so bad. The young boy has the most sense in the whole situation. Who is going to take accountability in a situation like this? You know what I mean? Who is going to stand up and say, hey, this is not supposed to be going on in the presence of young kids? What would have been the case if they seen the adults' actions and then the young kids start replicating the adult actions, right? What if the young kids start twerking on each other in front of the adults? Would the adults be upset or would they egg them on? Because this is sick, bro. This is really sick, and it upsets me so much that our generation really is accepting of this at all. You know what I mean? I hope that somehow somebody can reach out to this kid and let him know that he was completely in the right about this situation. Hopefully he may even see this video and see that it's people out here that say, hey, young man, you was not in the wrong in that situation. And these adults need to take responsibility for their actions. Even after they seeing him crying and laughing around him, what happens? Right after she tell him it's not that deep, everybody else is laughing around him. She's still over here. I'm gonna party it up. I'm gonna be a ratchet mama. And I know it's gonna be a bunch of people out here in the comments. Y'all need to stop policing women's bodies. Well, maybe they shouldn't be out here twerking in front of young kids. Cause honestly, that's really peddlish, bro. That's sick. That's honestly a sick situation. You know what I mean? They doing this in front of a bunch of kids, bro. And then wonder where these kids getting it from. Wondering why these kids aren't, like, we could be raising doctors and lawyers, but instead we want to raise thoughts. I guarantee you she would have been so happy with her son if her son would have came over there and hyped her up. But because he want her to not be sitting here, you know what I'm saying, showing the world that she out here being a thought, she upset. What y'all think about the video, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. I know a lot of y'all in the comments gonna be just as frustrated as I was when I first seen this video. Our people really truly need to get back into the Most High, start learning how to keep these laws and repent. If not, bro, that fire is gonna be so hot in LA.